Greetings, everyone. How you guys doing this afternoon? Hey, guys, I just want to take a moment, and just share some, a few thoughts, and it's going to be a quick video. And before I share this thought, I want to give credit to a good brother of mine. His name is Jonathan Spates. He's a dear brother to mine. He's part of the organization that I'm affiliated with. But that's not the only reason why I'm calling him out. I call him out because he's a young man with a good mind. And, and he brings to mind, the proverb that's 19 verse 20. It says that a fool, listens to his own advice, but a wise man seeks out counsel. And, I would say that I profess to be wise. At least I profess to be wise. I almost started apologizing. Yeah, I profess to be wise. And, they say a gray herd or a hoary gray beard or head is the sign of a wise man. Now, we know that's not an all-inclusive statement, but, I've been around the block a few times and I've learned some things, and I honor Yahuwah. I honor the people. I serve the people. I've always served the people. And I like to think some of these gray hairs, are granted to me, as a gift to, that the Most High would give to someone who has truly sought for the betterment of the people and has accumulated, knowledge and wisdom over that period of time. And so I say that again because I want to give credit to whom credit is due, because Brother Jonathan is the person that kind of brought this to my mind in a conversation that we were having last night. And he was talking about, this thing that's going on with Donald Trump right now in the whole Ukraine situation, and, the impeachment, or at least the impeachment inquiry. I think that's the term that they're using right now. And I think most of you guys understand what an impeachment inquiry is. In other words, an inquiry of an impeachment is whether Congress do their own investigation into whatever acts that the president supposed to have committed that would violate, the terms of his office, or compromise the terms of his office in such an egregious way that he would have to be excused or recused, as the president of the United States. And interestingly enough, this whole Ukraine thing has come up at a very convenient time. And this is what Jonathan and I were talking about. Now, regardless of whether or not Donald Trump had any conversation with the Ukraine premier in terms of, giving him money or financing those companies, which pisses me off, by the way, because we don't have money for reparation, but we got billions of dollars that we can give to Ukraine, or to the Ukraine. But whenever, the individuals here, the Aboriginal, copper color, Hebrew Israelites of Turtle Island, whenever we bring up the conversation around reparations, the first thing, we don't have the money. Well, we got enough money to be paying off other governments all over the world, and not only paying those governments off, but having government operatives, Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, making $50,000 a month from a contract, a gas contract that his father set up, with the United States and the Ukraine, and his son, who has no experience in terms of being a consultant, in that industry, was making $50,000 a month for almost 5 years. $50,000 a month for consulting on something that he know a damn thing about. And Joe Biden was fully aware of it. But again, you guys who are out here talking about, I'm going to support Biden because he's better than Trump. Well, fine, go ahead on. But you make yourself look like a chump. You make yourself look like an amateur. Because what you're simply saying is that, I'd rather have, a friendly, and I'm going to use this, it's going to sound brutal, so ladies, close your eyes or plug up your ears. But the men, you understand, it's almost like somebody said, if I got to be raped, let that raper at least, kiss me. You know what I'm saying? Let the rape, if the rape got to be the rape, just give me a kiss. At least, it's not as bad as one who maybe raped me and punched me in the back of my head. Why he's raping me. All right? That's to me, that's the mindset. That's the mentality that we will have, or we will say we will accept one devil. In other words, I remember back in the last election, they were talking about the lesser of the two evils, and you got to choose one. You don't have to make a good choice is not choosing either. And as the people of the Most High, we're supposed to be the light that set it up on the hill. We're supposed to be the example setters. We're not supposed to be, like the masses that, that will take, option, a poor option or an option that does not reflect what's right. We're not supposed to do that. That's what the Gentiles do. The Gentiles create these scenarios. They create these situations. They create, this bartering program or process that they have. And then they try to seduce you as the seed of Satan, because that's what most of them are, to try to make a choice. You know what I'm saying? Which one you want, good or evil. And at the end of the day, we're supposed to, stand away from you and say, my choice is I choose neither. You know why? Because I'm a woman of the Most High, or I'm a man of the Most High. And because I am the people of the Most High, we don't have to make a choice between good and evil. We choose righteousness regardless of the situation. But again, that's the world that's being forced upon most of us who are Hebrew Israelites. Being intimidated by being told that, well, if you don't vote for, Joe Biden, then Donald Trump is going to win again, and, he doesn't like black people. If you can show me a president that like black people, then I can show you a monkey that not only has wings, but I can show you a monkey who can cook dinner and also, bring your bath water, and let's see what else. Oh, and take you back and forth to the grocery store. How about that? How about that? The long and the short is that, guys, we can't let anybody seduce us into making poor decisions based off of the options of the lesser of two evils. Now, I've said a lot. I've been talking now 7 minutes, and unfortunately, I still hadn't gotten to the core of why I decided to do this video. The reason I decided to do this video is because in our conversation, what Jonathan said is that we're being distracted again. In other words, to get our minds off of reparations, what they did is now the news channels, CNN, Fox, MSNBC, all the major media outlets are now talking about Donald Trump and impeaching Donald Trump. And so, and what they're doing is luring, the so-called African Americans, so-called black people into now another maze, another wild goose chase where you're distracted again. And you're so busy talking about, we got to get rid of Donald Trump, when we were talking about reparations. We were talking about America owes us a check. America owed us, restoration. Yahweh is gonna demand it of America. But Yahweh can't force the people of Yahweh, to take the stand and stand firm and hold their position and hold their ground until that's done. Because of his mercy, he gives us a choice. You follow me? Some of us are going to follow the broad path, and we're going to go out there and continue to participate in this wicked governmental system that's done nothing but oppressed us, by the way, since it was established in 1776. The same government system that people are telling some of you guys, you need to vote because if you don't vote for Trump, if you don't vote for somebody else, Trump is going to win again. That same wicked system that's oppressed you, your ancestors, still oppressing you today, still got you buying into that, still got you drinking, as the old provisional Kool-Aid. And at this stage, you should be sophisticated enough with all of the information, all the historical facts, all the data, everything that you would need. Or just turn on a TV channel. Another black woman got shot down. Another black boy got his hair cut because he had dreads. Another woman got called a nigger because she was elected, the student body president of some, university or organization. It goes on and on and on. Nothing has changed. It's all a part of the government of the United States of America. So why do you feel so compelled to participate in that or be distracted by America's, buffoonery? That stuff is for white people. Not all white people, because some white people are smart enough to say, you know what, I don't give a damn about no Republican or Democrat. That ain't for me. I'll give them credit where credit is deserved. I wish those same ones would speak up and stand up against this wicked government and stand up and support us in reparation. I wish they would do that. But I won't put this on all of them. Some of them, are not a part of this wickedness. But too many of them are. But beyond that, too many of us are as well. We're too easily distracted. So what am I saying? I'm saying, guys, this whole thing with impeaching Trump is not going to get impeached. Trust me on that. If the House decides to go forward with impeachment, they have to get the Senate to support that. Right now, the Senate is a Republican majority, guys. I think there's something like 52 to 48. And even that wouldn't be enough because they would need 3/3 of the Senate to support an impeachment. Even if Congress the House said to move towards an impeachment. That means 67 out of 100 Republican senators, 67 out of 100 senators, right now 52 who are Republican, they'd have to get another, 15 Republicans to line up with the Democrats to impeach a Republican president. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Those senators in office because they were elected. Donald Trump was selected. But those senators were elected. And if those senators turn their backs on their states or their constituents in those states who put them up there, those Republicans who put those Republican senators in place, and go out there and impeach Trump, I can assure you one thing, and they know this, but you don't know this. So let me tell you. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. I guarantee you they'll be out of office the next time there's a senatorial election in their state. There's no way they're going to do it. So they're just wasting more tax dollars and wasting America's time. But more importantly, distracting us. There's no way, again, let me tell you again, and share this video. Donald Trump is not going to get impeached. He would have to have the Congress majority of the House and the majority of the Senate. And not only the majority of the Senate, he'd have to have 67 senators of 100, whom, as I already stated, 52 of them are Republican. So, you know what I'm saying? So they'd have to get another 15 Republican senators to line up with the Democrat senators who would line up with the House of Representatives to impeach this man. And he's got what? Less than a year and a half in office? By the time all this is done, guys, it'll be election time all over again. Think. So it's just a distraction to get our focus off of reparations. And Brother Jonathan was right when he said that. We're too easily distracted. And so I bring this forward to you just to give you something again to really understand, to comprehend, to be intelligent. You follow me? I don't want my people. The scripture tells us that Yahweh people are destroyed. The people of Yahweh, you, copper color, Hebrew Israelites, are destroyed for a lack of knowledge and a lack of understanding. And then Solomon, the wisest man ever to walk the earth, says that with all your knowledge, with all you're getting, get an understanding. So I share this with you so you will have an understanding, so you will have the knowledge, so that you can continue to focus on what we need as a people. What is promises to us by the Most High, I might add. The Most High in His Word said we will be restored. We will. Israel will be restored. Judah will be restored. But Judah does play a part in that. Israel does play a part in that. Okay? And so what I'm saying to you guys, don't get caught up in their politics. Let America and Americans have their little, powwow. Let them do their thing. We need to stay focused. No reparations, no vote. Again, no reparations, no vote. Tell it to your children, tell it to your neighbors, tell it to your parents, and explain to them why this is important. Because except we are restored economically, this income gap is going to go so badly that at some point, guys, the bottom's going to fall out, and we're going to be the first ones to be, I guess the only way I can say it is eliminated. I don't think the Most High will allow that to happen, but you will be judged if you participate on the side of the wicked who side up against the people of the Most High. Okay? So I want you to think about that. Again, if you think what I'm saying has any relevance, leave your comments. But more important than leaving your comments, share the video. And thanks again for listening, guys. And Brother Jonathan, thank you too. And for all of you guys out there and ladies out there who are supporting your people, our people, Yahweh's people. Thank you guys. Bye now.